Welcome to PSCL Baseball this morning. Sam Fennerman and Zach Reynolds bringing you all of the action. North Stars and Rush about to get underway from the stadium field, and let's have ourselves a day.
Another day, another beautiful day for PSCL baseball action here at Palm Springs Stadium.
Every day's a beautiful day for PSCL Baseball.
It is. It's getting warmer and warmer out, but hey, that's the summer and that's baseball. Baseball weather.
Oh, yeah. At least baseball weather here.
Yeah.
Big win for the Power last night. Come from behind.
Moved to 16-1 now.
16-1. Hottest team in California. One of the hottest summer league teams in the country.
Absolutely.
I mean, in the Coachella Valley, you can't be anything but hot. That's why we got the Misters on this morning. Take you through the North Stars lineup as they're about to hit. It's Nate Aldaz leading off, and then it's Mario Catalan, and then Danny Martinez, Jackson Diamond, and then it'll be Sam Holing, Roman Robles, Jordan Breen, Jake Swant, Dean Samuel, and Enrique Saucedo, and they're going up against Devin Motter for the Rush. Motter coming into today from Ottawa University, so out of his element from the eastern portion of Canada, which is pretty far from here, even further from here than where I'm from. And let's do it from Palm Springs, a first pitch strike swinging on Aldaz, 0-1.
First pitch there, nice from Motter, a little off speed it looked like. You got Aldaz swinging over the top of it.
Motter, M-A-U-T-E-R. Second pitch misses low, not spelled like the former Red Sox and Cardinal legend Taylor Motter.
I wouldn't call him a Cardinal legend.
Oh, come on.
He's still in AAA for us, though.
He's an everything legend. Mariner legend, Rocky legend, Red legend, 1-1. Ooh, missed high and in. Aldaz had to duck out of the way of it. Should be a fun day of baseball here. 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to third and foul.
Yeah, a couple more PSCL games today, and then another power game tonight.
Blake Nelson at third base. It's Trine Schmidt-Huber at short with Joe Guzman at second and Jeremy Brown at first. 2-2. 3-2.
That breaking ball is not coming out of his hand right here early on. A couple of them left way up high like that now. It's early. Just got to try to find that release point.
And the pitch. In the air towards shortstop, center field, and second base. Into the triangle out there. And a sliding drop. Burton couldn't quite make the play on it.
Really good effort out there. That one was just a no man's land. Burton coming in a long way, laying out, trying to make the play, but that ball you really couldn't throw it any better to get a base hit on there.
So not much that the Rush could do about that. It was just a well-placed fly ball. Bloop single. Aldaz on first. Catalan the hitter now, and the first pitch out of the stretch is high, and the back pick attempt is picked well by the first baseman, Brown.
Yeah.
Very important with these back pick attempts that the first baseman keeps the ball in front of him.
Yeah, it's an underrated play right there. Nobody's going to notice it, but helped out a lot.
That's on the ground foul, third base side.
It just seems like just a back pick, and he picked it out of the dirt. Oh, well, but, being able to pick a ball out like that and save it from going into the outfield and having a runner move up unnecessarily, it's a really underrated but important part of the game when you're first baseman.
Especially when the catchers back pick as much as they do in this league. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch, and may have foul tipped into the mid strike too. So 1-2 now on Catalan. And the 1-2 is ripped. And Motter sets, delivers on the ground at short, fielded by Schmidt-Huber over to second for one. To first, it's a double play. 6-4-3, Schmidt-Huber to Guzman to Brown.
Well, Guzman with a really strong throw on the turn there. I didn't think there was any chance they'd turn to just get the lead runner, but Guzman showed off his cannon, turning that double play, and got him by just a step.
It's really good work there. And it'll bring up Danny Martinez for the North Stars. And the first pitch he sees from Motter is in the lefty batter's box, ball one. One and 0. Motter deals. In the air. Shallow right. Coming on for it is the right fielder, Licari. He'll make the play and get the out. And that'll end the top of the first inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first here on the PSCL Baseball Network.
Spacious skies, far amber waves of grain. America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on.
And back for more PSCL baseball. Bottom of the first inning coming up here between the North Stars and the Rush. And it'll be Hyatt Utzman on the mound for the North Stars. Xavier University. And for the Rush leading off, it'll be Joe Guzman of Palomar College. And the first pitch is a called strike to get us started here in the bottom of the first. Second pitch is rolled towards third. Coming on for it is Samuel, and he will not have a play on it. So, base hit for Guzman to start things off for the Rush. And that will bring up Blake Nelson.
It just dribbled that one out towards third, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. We say that all the time, and he's on base.
University of Calgary representative takes a first pitch strike from Utzman. Big Canadian influence on the rush. Canada Day coming up just a few days away. And here comes the pitch. And it's ripped between short and third. That's a line drive single for the Canadian Nelson. So the first two reach via the base hit, and Utzman's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, a little chopper for an infield single, and then that one, the exact opposite. That was a line shot for a single, and now all of a sudden the rush early going has something brewing.
And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Marcus Burton. And he's got a chance to put the first runs on the board in this one, but that's a ground ball to Martinez. They go to second, and they get the out there. They go to first, and they don't get the out there. So the runner from second advances to third, and it'll be first and third with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Obviously not the most ideal outcome there for Burton, but at the very least he does move up a run to just 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Yeah, and all you need is 1 right now if you're the Rush. And the batter's Jeremy Brown, their first baseman, and the pitch from Utzman is inside ball 1. So with 1 out in the inning, it's 1-0. Runners on the corners in the people of Guzman. And Burton to throw back to first base is not in time. Burton in with a dive. We've seen some good pickoff moves in the PSCL.
Burton, a really big guy over there, but he can definitely run. Don't let that frame fool you.
Yeah, 6'4", 240. He's got some size. Oh, he almost took off and stayed back, and pitch was fouled off by Brown. So a ball and a strike with 1 out here in bottom 1. 2 on. A chance to score the first runs of the game for the Rush. The light blue jerseys against the royal blue jerseys, Rush and the North Stars, respectively. And the 1-1 is taken for a high strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes here, just less than 1 out. Brown's just got to protect and try to put something in play and bring that run across. Doesn't want to strike out here.
Choked up on the bat now. The throw back to the first base bag. Never had a chance at the out. It was a high throw at the shoulder of the first baseman, Jake Swant. So the righty working from the first base side of the rubber. Looks at the runners and comes to the plate. That is in the air and relatively deep out to left towards the corner, and it drops for a fair ball. A runner's going to score easily, and the runner advances to third. So it'll be second and third with 1 out and a 1-0 lead for the Rush after the RBI double from Jeremy Brown.
You know, that didn't look like it was super good contact off the bat, but it just kept carrying and then just barely landed fair out there in left field.
And the left fielder didn't really have the right read on it. Catalan couldn't quite find it. It dropped a little bit to the inside of where he was down that line. First pitch misses to Salgado. And yeah, there's some big size, 6'4", 240, 6'3", 215 on the base paths right now for the Rush. Utzman deals the 1-0 in there, called strike.
Well, Rush already with a 1-0 lead. Obviously want to tack on as many as they can as early as they can, and a good opportunity here if a ball can be hit into the outfield from Caleb Salgado.
And here comes the 1-1. Misses outside, 2-1. So Utzman in a bit of a jam here, already allowed a run and now looking to prevent more from coming around. Foul back, 2-2. On deck for the rush is Ruben Leon. Followed by Sungmin Shin. And here comes the 2-2 pitch, which is flared foul back behind home plate and out of play. It'll remain 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle going here between Utzman and Salgado.
And the next 2-2. Couldn't quite find the zone. A good pitch, but just missed by an inch or two. So the payoff pitch is upcoming. 3-2. With 1 out and 2 on. The pitch to Salgado is up the middle. Can it get through? It will. 1 run is going to score, and Brown is held up at third. And here goes the runner to second, and he will be out there. So the second out of the inning comes with Salgado trying to advance after an RBI single. He thought he could get there, but he couldn't. 2 outs now, bottom of the first, but 2-0 rush. Catcher made a nice read to throw that.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Salgado trying to move up on the throw. It just didn't quite work out for him, but he was able to do his job and get another run across.
And the pitch to Leon is a called strike. Coming into today, the Rush are 3-7-1, and so are the North Stars. 0-1. Missed low, bounced slightly away from the catcher, not enough to get any damage done. 1-1. Lumberjacks had their first non-victory yesterday. They tied with the Green Dragons. And that pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. Good work by the catcher holding to keep it from getting behind him. Playoffs to start a week from Friday in the PSCL. So we're coming down the home stretch now. And the pitch is on the ground in front of the shortstop. A barehanded play, a great scoop, and a great throw by Danny Martinez. And the inning ends. 2-0 Rush. We'll be back for the top of the second inning after these words from our sponsors.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Devin Motter pitched a scoreless first inning for the Rush, and he's back out there on the mound to try to shut down the North Stars once again. Comes into today with an 8.64 ERA, looking to bring that down.
Had a nice double play in the first from his defense that helped him out a lot there.
Jackson Diamond coming to the plate now. Looking to get something going. He's just 4 for 22. That one missed outside, ball 1. Diamond has reached in two straight games, 1 for 2 in each of his last 2. Stole a base last time out, and that one misses high. 2-0. Offering coming in from Motter. Missed high, 3-0. Diamond's walked only twice this year. We'll see if he gets the green light on 3-0. And he doesn't. And ball 4 is inside. So Diamond takes his base to start off the top of the second inning here at Palm Springs Stadium, PSCL baseball.
He started to twitch at that last pitch there, but was able to lay off of it and take his 4-pitch walk. And North Star is going to try to get right back into this one.
Sam Holing coming to the plate now. Hitless in his last 2 games, but in his first 3, he was excellent. First pitch strike from Motter. Average still up at 273 for Holing. Diamond takes his lead. Motter looks in, and here comes the pitch. Kicks away from the catcher, Salgado, and to second goes Diamond. He's going to stop in between second and third, shuffle back to second, and stay there.
Moves up on that.
1-1 the count now, as we'll get ready for the next pitch. Motter against Holing. Diamond on second. And the 1-1. High ball 2.
So now a guy at second, nobody out, a hitter's count here. Let's see what Holing can do if he gets a pitch over the plate.
Tough spot now for Motter, who's got to worry about the runner and the hitter. 2-1. Diamond dancing a little bit. And it's ripped foul, out of play, first base side. 2-2.
Good pitch by Motter there to get himself right back in the count. Had Holing way out in front. Just spoiled that one out of play.
2-2 now. Motter deals. 3-2. That missed high and in. Holing hasn't walked yet this summer. Plate appearance number 13 for him in the PSCL. And here comes the pitch. High ball 4. That's his first walk of the summer. So back-to-back walks from Motter. And that will bring up Roman Robles. Who is not at all a stranger to walking. He has walked 7 times, bringing up his OBP to 517, which leads the North Stars. Although he's still looking for that first extra base hit, if it comes now, it could tie the game. Motter looks in with no outs for the first pitch to Robles. Diamond dancing. And Motter will step off. Spin back.
Diamond definitely getting in the head of Motter here.
Diamond doing his best Henry Rowengartner out there. And a pitch. In there, called strike 1 on Robles. Oh and 1 on Roman Robles. Diamond dancing once again. The pitch is smacked in the air. Coming in for it is Shin in left, and he'll make the catch for the first out.
I feel like the first out is always sometimes the toughest. After you've walked a couple guys, you feel like you can't find it, but you get that first out, and maybe you can settle down, ease off yourself a little bit, and just make your pitches.
Runners take their leads, and the hitter is now Jordan Breen. Pitch to him. Runs inside, ball one. Swant on deck, followed by Samuel if it gets to him with one out now. Motter looks in. 1-0 to Breen. In the air. Towering pop. And catch is made in foul territory by Brown.
And just like that, 2 quick outs there for Motter after allowing the first couple to reach via walk. And now he's 1 pitch away from being right out of it and sending it back to his rush bats.
Yeah, but Jake Swant not one to be messed with, hitting .292, .452 on base percentage. 2 on, 2 out. Diamond dancing again between second and third. First pitch misses inside, kicks away from the catcher. Diamond is at third base, and Holing is at second base now. So second and third, 2 outs.
So now each guy 1 pitch away, right? Motter 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning, and Swant 1 pitch away from tying things up if he gets a hold of one, or really even just a bloop single would probably do at this point with 2 runners in scoring position. Let's see who's going to give in here.
1-0 is the count now on Swant. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swant's K'd 6 times, walked 5. 2 ribbies for him, looking to bring that total up right now. The pitch. Fanned on a breaking ball low. This is a huge pitch coming up. A ball and 2 strikes for Motter against Swant, with runners on second and third trying to complete the shutdown inning. Swing and a miss, and it is dropped by the catcher, and the throw over to first ends the top half of the second inning with the Rush still ahead 2-0. Motter pitches around the 2, walks to the first 2 he faces, and we'll be back for the bottom of the second.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Bottom of the second inning, PSCL baseball right here. Sam Fetterman, Zach Reynolds, bringing you all of the action. Not just some of it, all of it. So the hitter for the Rush now is Sungmin Shin, and he gets hit in the shin. And he'll head to first base.
An auspicious start for the brand new pitcher for the North Stars, Jake Matisse. First guy faces, first pitch he throws, a hit batsman. I'll have to work around that. Going to see a lot of sliders from Jake Matisse, the lefty on the mound. Likes to throw that pitch a lot and likes to throw it until hitters prove that they can hit it.
See what Matisse can bring to the table here. He's in the hole right now with a runner on first, and now he's in the hole 1-0 against the next hitter for the Rush in the person of Joseph Licari. Runner on first, 1-0 pitch. In the air, shallow right. Coming on for it is the right fielder Robles. Saucedo dropped the ball, and the throw to second gets away from the shortstop Martinez and into the bullpen, and a run is going to score, and the throw to third gets away from third base and is backed up by the catcher. So the Rush take a 3-0 lead on whatever that was.
Yeah, that a lot happening there. So now it's all of a sudden 3-0 Rush, nobody out, and they've got a man in Licari just 90 feet away from adding on another.
And so that'll bring up Trine Schmidt-Huber. First pitch misses, ball one. Schmidt-Huber, 222, 391, 278. Licari, by the way, has been one of the best hitters in the whole league. 389, 542, 500. And that was coming into today. Still, though, hitting 8th in the Rush lineup. Making his case to be moved higher. On the ground foul. 2-1.
Yeah, I have seen Licari hit in the leadoff spot for the Rush some, and then today he's hitting lower in the lineup. Either way, wherever he's at in the lineup, chances are he's going to produce for you at least a little bit.
And the pitch. Ripped into center field. Going back on it is the center fielder, Aldaz, and he makes a nice running catch, but tagging up from third is Licari for the 4th run of the game for the Rush.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the Rush up 4-0 here in just the early goings. That one was given a ride by Schmidt-Huber, but a nice play out there, like you mentioned, by Aldis, but that error proves more costly with Licari being on third base there, able to score easily.
Elijah Reel now. First pitch misses outside from Matisse, who entered today with a 6.43 ERA, 7 Ks and a walk, and gets a swing and miss there. Fouled back. It'll be 1-2 now. Elijah Reel so far, 417 average with a 533 on base and 667 slugging. 5 for 12 with a double and a triple.
You know, I'd say that's pretty darn solid for the early goings.
Yeah, it certainly is. And that one missed low. 3-2, counts run full. With the top of the order, Guzman on deck for the Rush. One out here in bottom of the second. And that one missed high, ball 4. Reel takes his base. And he'll increase that OPS even more.
Comes Guzman, who's already 1 for 1, got things started for the Rush and their home half of the first with a little dribbler to third base and an infield single.
So Guzman looking to make something happen here, and he'll foul that one out of play, 0-1. Led off for the Rush for the base hit. And takes one high and in for ball 1, 1-1 now. And here comes the 1-1. No, it's a throw back to first. And standing up is real. Sitting down is fake, though.
Yes.
1-1. Taken for a strike, a breaking ball that started well inside. It came into the zone. A good pitch by Matisse. So 1-2 with one out. Real is on first, and the pitch missed high, and a back pick attempt is not in time. Two, one out, bottom two, 4-0 rush, runner on first, and the pitch. Guzman pops it up. It's going to be the pitcher to make the play himself and throw over to first. So a double play. And that'll end the second inning.
Looked like there might have been confusion on how many outs there were or something with the rush base runner. They add on a couple more, though. They led it 4-0 as we head to the top of the third.
Spacious skies, far amber waves of grain. America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Top of the third inning coming up here. Mater still on the bump for the rush as they'll take on the North Stars.
Yeah, he had kind of a rough second inning with a couple of walks to start things off, but was able to get out of that. But now with a nice, comfortable 4-0 lead, trust your defense, throw strikes, and don't be afraid to let them make some contact and let your defense help you out. Just be efficient and eat up as many innings as you can.
So here comes the first pitch at the top of the third inning, and it's laced up the middle by Samuel, but fielded well by the shortstop, Schmidt-Huber, who throws it over to first for out number one.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard, but you got a one-pitch one out of it. You cannot be upset at that.
Trusting the defense will go a long way here. So the next hitter is Enrique Saucedo, and he will see a first pitch strike from Mater, looking to get through his third inning of work. 0-1, misses low, 1-1.
Missed low, but I like the idea there after that first pitch was in there at the bottom third of the strike zone. Tried to go a little lower for a chase there. Just didn't get it.
1-1, missed outside, 2-1. 7-inning games in the PSCL. Time limit at 2 hours, 10 minutes. Rolls the inning at 5 with at least one out with the runners on base scoring. And a ground ball to third base. Nelson up with it, throwing over to first, and got it. So back to the top of the order for the North Stars. Nathan Aldaz coming to the plate now. Try and make something happen with 2 outs now in the top of the third against Motter, who's pitched really well. And the pitch. On the ground at third. Nelson again up with it. The throw over to first in time. A quick 1-2-3 for the Rush, and they'll go back to the bats up 4-0 to the bottom of the third we go.
Like your bacon.
Say it.
Steady. Ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
And back for bottom three here between the North Stars and the Rush. It's 4-0 Rush, and they're going to try and add on to that right now. Jake Matisse on the mound, and the pitch missed outside. To Blake Nelson, who's at third base today, made some nice plays in the last inning. It was a quick one for Motter, and he will send that one in the air. Relatively shallow center. Nice play made there by Aldaz. First out.
Both pitchers trying to just be efficient here and eat up some innings and use their defense, get quick outs.
So 1 out now. Burton coming to the plate. Southwestern College. Some commentary from the bench. First pitch in there for called strike 1. Great thing about the PSCL is you can hear the bench commentary. It's always really fun to listen to. That one missed. Something I've also noticed with the power is that the bench does the C's in Noah Blythe's walk-up song, which is Shakira. Which I always like. Even after the song stops, they'll do it. Fouled off by Burton, 1 and 2.
It's one of the things I miss most about playing baseball is just the dugout talk and the camaraderie with your teammates and, you know, saying stuff that just doesn't make sense to most people, but if you play baseball or around baseball, you know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah, you always just want to be part of a team somehow, whether it's any sport, any way. It doesn't even have to be a sport. Being a part of a team is a feeling that is unmatched. 2 and 2 now. Matisse deals. Ripped into center field. Coming on for it, Aldaz makes the catch for out number 2.
That one was hit really, really hard by Burton. Just unlucky, BABIP, if you will, as he hit that one right at Aldaz in center field.
And here comes Jeremy Brown for the Rush. And a lefty-lefty battle. A first pitch. It's in there. Breaking ball. Strike 1 from Matisse. Lives with that breaking ball, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He loves to throw that slider.
And it's worked for him so far, mostly. Ooh, that one didn't break as much as he needed it to, and inside ball 1.
Browns 1 for 1 with that double into left field back in the first inning.
And the pitch. Roped foul.
That was almost more of a defensive swing. I think Brown knew that was inside, but saw it coming at him and just instinctively swung the bat head at it, turned on it and hit it pretty hard, but straight into the fence over there, foul. No chance to keep that one fair.
Two strikes now, and that one is in the air and deep, but way foul. He absolutely obliterated that baseball.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that one almost into the back parking lot there. I mean, he gave that one a ride just a little out in front of it. If he can keep that quite a bit more fair, you know, that was way foul, but had some home run distance for sure.
My Lord, he walloped it. And then he takes one. 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Been listening to Chip Carey. Chip Carey loves to say walloped.
I just say a lot of different words. See if he can lay into another. 2-2. Called strike 3, inning over. So Matisse works around the foul home run heard round the world. And 4-0 rush as we head to the top of the 4th.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
When it comes to air conditioning and heating questions, Desert Air has the answers. Like, did you know it is recommended that you change your filters every 6 months to keep your air as clean as possible? And do you know it's important to service your system at least twice a year to keep it running optimally, especially here in our extreme desert conditions? Desert Air knows. And with a team of experienced and factory-trained technicians, we are here to help with all your air conditioning and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
And back for inning number 4. Here between the Rush and the North Stars, it is 4-0 Rush. Mater had a quick 3rd inning. Let's see if he can have a quick 4th inning. First pitch in the air, right field, coming on for it and making the little basket catches. Lakari to retire Catalan, and 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, you know, I made the joke earlier during a break, you know, that, hey, more people should listen to me because I mentioned how, you know, just use your defense and get quick outs, eat up innings. And since I mentioned that, I mean, Mater has been cruising. Some soft contact for outs there, a soft fly ball for an out, a couple soft ground balls last inning. He's being really efficient here.
And the first pitch to Martinez misses low, ball 1.
Speaking of defense, Martinez made a really nice play in shortstop earlier in the game.
And that one missed high, 2-0.
Came in on a soft grounder, barehanded, and shut off the cannon, throwing across his body to first base.
It was really impressive that he did that, and one of the better defensive plays we've seen this season. 2-0. In the air and high, towering pop. Moving over for it, and a catch is made by Schmidt-Huber. So 2 quick outs. Yeah, you mentioned we've seen some really good defense at shortstop, although I will say it's going to be hard for anyone to challenge Binyam Gebhardt for that Gold Glove.
Yeah, I mean, he is terrific out there for the Lumberjacks. He's pretty solid on the mound, too, when he pitches for him, but really great at shortstop defensively.
Jackson Diamond now, as Motter tries to finish a quick fourth, missed low and away, 1-0.
Well, he's got 2 outs in the fourth, and that was just his 42nd pitch of the game. And he had a long second inning, so that just shows you how efficient the last couple have been.
And the 1-0. Ran inside, 2-0. No action in either bullpen right now. Seems like it'll probably be Matisse and Motter. Ripped to third. Nelson with it. And the throw over to first. Is it in time? Nice pick. Out number 3. Another quick 1-2-3. Go down, do the North Stars, and we'll see you for the bottom of the fourth right after these words.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, America, sweet America.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Jake Matisse on the mound now for the North Stars, coming back out for another inning of work. Cole Savage now behind the plate.
Matisse has been pretty solid that first inning. He gave up a couple of runs with some unluckiness with a couple of errors, but had a really efficient third inning there, and he's back out for the fourth.
Caleb Salgado is the hitter to lead off. First pitch in the air, right field, shallow, into the Bermuda Triangle, and it drops in between all 3 of them for a base hit.
You call it like what I like to call it, that Bermuda Triangle. It's just no man's land. Everybody's coming in for it. Nobody can get it. It's a tough play for the defense because there's almost nothing you can do but watch it fall right in front of you. It's got to be frustrating for sure.
Without a doubt. Brings up Ruben Leon. First pitch to him. Ball 1 high.
Kirk Felikian, the courtesy runner, over at first for Salgado.
Throw back to the bag is over the head and caught by the first baseman Swant.
Matisse has got a good pickoff move. Some of the throws over there are just a little wild, though.
And that one catches the zone. Strike 1. A ball and a strike now. No outs on Ruben Leon. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. Missed high, 2-1. No action in either bullpen still. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That one missed low ball 3. So 3-2 the count now on Leon. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Ruben Leon for the first out of the inning.
Good work there from Matisse on the mound. Got Leon there.
So the next batter comes to the plate, and it's a throw back to first before that. And the hitter is Sungmin Shin. And the first pitch runner goes. Here is the throw by Savage, and the runner is safe. The ball got past Saucedo.
I was like you. I was kind of waiting for the field umpire to make any signal there.
But then the realization that the ball had gotten indeed past the second baseman. In the air, towering Empire State Pop coming down for it. And the play is made by the shortstop Martinez for out number 2.
So Matisse has a runner at second, but he's still been really good. That runner was from a base hit that was just a bloop single. Really weak contact. He's got a strikeout, another pop out there. He's been looking really solid.
Matisse now trying to get out of this inning, but he does have the runner in scoring position to contend with. Missed outside, 1-0 now. On the next hitter for the Rush in the person of Joe Licari.
This game is much more of a pitching duel than you might think, seeing a 4-0 score.
Last few innings have been really quick. Matisse at 41 pitches through 2 2/3. And behind 1-0 now on Licari. And that catches the outside corner. Strike 1 called.
And most of those pitches that he has were in his first inning of work.
He's been very efficient since then. And that's fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Licari. So quickly a chance to get out of this inning and put to rest the Bermuda Triangle pop-up single that helped the first batter of the inning reach base. One-two count, and the pitch missed low, 2-2.
Felikian out at second base got fooled on that one. Matisse pretty much looked back at him mid-delivery.
And that one is going to ring him up, called strike 3. So we'll go to the bottom. So we'll go to the top of the 5th inning after these words.
Like bacon.
Say it. Steady.
Ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
And top of the 5th inning coming up, Rush lead the North Stars 4-0. Still Devin Motter on the mound. He's been really good. Danny Martinez will lead it off. Sorry, Cole Savage will lead it off for the North Stars.
This will be his first plate appearance after replacing Sam Holing, who's the starting catcher today.
And Motter's first pitch. Missed for ball 1. So a pretty low pitch count so far for him.
Yeah, that pitch right there, just number 45, as we're here in the 5th inning.
He wants another quick inning, and it's fouled back 1-1.
Motter only with 1 strikeout on the day, but he's been efficient. He's getting outs. He's making a lot of soft contact.
Trusting his defense. Pitching to contact. In the air, popped up. This is Nelson over for it. Out number 1.
More of the same from Devin Motter right there. Getting a lot of pop-ups and ground balls. Almost nothing hit really, really hard.
A lot of pop-ups. It's been pop-up city here in Palm Springs today.
Absolutely. Both sides popping up quite a bit.
And so the next hitter coming to the plate for the North Stars, Roman Robles. Looking to get something going. Missed high 1-0. Second pitch is dug on and missed. Strike 1. 1-1 the count now on Robles.
Robles went fishing there.
Motter deals. In the dirt and away, 2-1. Now some action in the North Stars bullpen. You see Sam Galtman warming up. 2-1, 3-1. And the pitch. Foul back. 2-2.
Motter with 2 walks, which each started the top of the 2nd inning for him. Since then, he's not had one.
So here's the payoff pitch coming in. And that is ball 4. Robles will take his base. So the North Stars, they only have 1 hit so far.
I believe that was the leadoff hitter, Nate Aldaz.
Yeah, it was the first play of the game, and it was a pop-up to center field from Aldaz. So Motter now trying to work around the walk. Comes to the plate, strike 1, and throw back to first is not in time to get the runner. Still no action in the Rush bullpen. They're trusting Motter to get through it. He's only thrown 54 pitches. 0-1 now. 1 out in the 5th. In the air, shallow right, coming on for it, Lakari. There's out number 2. Four nothing Rush. 2 outs now in the top of the 5th. Jake Swant coming to the plate after Breen's fly out. Robles is on first.
Swan 0 for 1. He's the only strikeout victim of Motter to this point.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
way out in front of the off-speed pitch there, dropped right off the table.
Well, he retired 10 in a row at one point, did Motter. Then the walk happened. So he has retired 11 of 12.
And like we mentioned, hasn't allowed a base hit since the first hitter of the game. And even that, as you mentioned earlier, just a blooper into center field that couldn't quite be hauled in by the diving attempt from Marcus Burton.
Here's the 0-2. Missed high. The throw to second base is not in time, and it gets away from the shortstop, but not away enough to make anything happen. So 1-2 is the count now.
Still with 2 outs, the way you've been pitching, Motter's just got to not really even care about that runner right now. Just try to get Swan out, get back to the bats.
And the 1-2. Missed high and away. 2-2. Counts evened up.
Couple in a row have missed way up and arm side like that one right there. Just got to find his release point again.
Samuel on deck if it gets to him. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Motter deals. And it's inside 3-2.
That pitch right there, his 60th. This is the most pitches he's thrown in an inning since the second inning.
Here's the pitch, 61 from Motter. Ball 4.
Might be starting to run low on the gas tank, but he's 1 pitch away from getting 5 scoreless innings.
That he is. Now 2 outs, 2 on. Complexion of the game can change with a base hit from Dean Samuel. 0 for 1 so far for him. And first pitch misses high, ball 1.
Still no stretching or anything of the sort yet in the Rush bullpen. At least this 5th inning is all on Devin Motter.
And the 1-0. Popped up. And foul.
Catcher Salgado just never saw that ball. Could have been possibly playable for him, but he just didn't see it. He looked up, got caught by the California sun.
Sun is the 10th. It's the 10th fielder, but it's also usually goes against the fielders.
Absolutely.
So it's not the 10th fielder. 1-2. In there, called strike 3. The umpire had it wrong.
I was questioning myself for a second, but that's okay. Now it's 1-2.
Yes, now it's 1-2. Now the umpire knows it's 1-2. Samuel knows it's 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery is fouled off, and it'll remain 1-2. So they can know it's 1-2 for a little longer.
At least 1 pitch more.
The next 1-2 delivery from Motter to Samuel is flared foul back behind home plate.
Big pitch from Motter, just trying to get that one more.
Another 1-2. In the air. Second baseman Guzman out for it, and that's the end of inning number 5, at least the top half. We'll be back for the bottom half where the Rush Bats will try and crack the code of the North Stars pitching for the first time since the second inning.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Sam Galtman on the pitch for the North Stars now. He's really struggled last time out. He walked 6 batters of the 7 that he faced. On the season, 2 Ks.
Well, you know, every day is a new day to start and get back on the right track. See what he can do here against these Rush.
I will say, though, he hasn't given up a hit yet.
There's something.
At which point, Dave O'Brien, the Red Sox broadcaster, would always bring up A.J. Burnett's no-hitter where he walked 9 guys, and he'd say the term effectively wild. Anyway, bottom of the 5th, North Stars and Rush. We'll see what Galtman can bring to the table now. And it's a first pitch strike. There on Schmidt-Huber. 0-1 from Galtman. Pitch. Inside, ball 1.
Really unique delivery here from Galtman, where his first step is back with his plant leg, which is very unusual, and then he kind of turns away from the plate.
And 2-1. You wonder if Tim Lincecum was the one that taught him how to pitch.
Certainly, possibly influenced one way or the other.
With that delivery. And the pitch. That one catches the outside corner, 2-2.
Be hard for Tim Lincecum, as dominant as he was in that stretch, not to influence this whole generation of ball players.
Yeah, without a doubt. He was awesome. Super fun and undersized. 2-2. And ring him up, strikeout. Galtman gets the first one he faces on a called strike 3. And
put a little extra umph on that one. His hat flew off on the delivery.
Yeah, Schmidt-Huber is a pair of shoes. Then I bring up Elijah Reel.
Walked his first time up.
See what he brings to the table here. Galtman into his line and the pitch. Missed high. Ball one. One and 0 on a reel. Guzman on deck. Pitch. In there. Strike one. 1-1.
Generous strike zone there. That one seemed a little outside, but just caught enough of the plate.
Galtman gets the ball back, adjusting himself, looking in for his sign, and is ready to come home with the 1-1 offering, which misses outside 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 pitch coming in from the right-hander. Catches the outside corner, 2-2.
Gallman has struggled with command, but looking good so far here today.
And a 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt. Got him to chase. So back-to-back Ks to start off for Galtman. And that'll bring up Joe Guzman.
Pitching has been supreme here since the second inning. Let me tell you, both sides.
And nobody has been able to gain any traction offensively, really, since the second inning for the Rush. Galtman now facing Guzman. First pitch missed, low, ball 1. And Galtman turns and deals over everything. 2-0.
Yeah, that one came out of the hand just a little bit wrong, I'd say.
Absolutely. So Guzman ready to face the 2-0 pitch from Galtman. And here comes 3-0. Missed high again.
Two strikeouts, but now a 3-0 count. Let's see if he can get back into it.
Doubt we'll see a green light here. Here comes Galtman's pitch. Low ball 4. Guzman will take his base. Here comes Nelson for the Rush with a base runner.
We're going to try to make a little 2-out rally happen here for his Rush.
Blake Nelson seen him make some nice plays over at third base today.
First time we'll see Galtman from this stretch here.
Oh, and he threw it almost to flight scope.
Yeah, that one just slipped out of his hand way early there, and it looked like it was supposed to be a breaking ball, and that just went way up into the netting there.
It was throwing a 9 route, it looked like. Incomplete pass. 1-0. Tossed it over the head of the catcher. And the runner advances from second to third now.
Seems maybe Galtman not as comfortable pitching out of the stretch here. Just got to try to find that release point, settle down here.
Runner on third base now, and the pitch. Over everything again, and a run will score.
So the first run since the second inning, and now it's 5-0 Rush.
And Guzman didn't really have to do much there.
Trot around the bases.
3-0. And he can pitch from the wind. and deliver a strike.
You know, it may be as simple as that. He's just not as comfortable from the stretch. Can't, for whatever reason, find the same release point. Because as soon as he's back to the windup, he throws a strike in there.
It's a repeatable delivery for him, and that's what works for him. 3-1. Ball 4.
That one was a ball, but it was certainly a lot closer. Now we'll see what he does now back into the stretch as Nelson takes his base.
Yeah, he's got to face his nemesis, the stretch now. We'll see if Galtman can end this inning. There's 2 outs. And the throw back to first after the first pitch strike.
Oh, that time it looked good from the stretch.
Galtman deals over everything. Advancing to second base is Nelson. So 1-1 the count. Galtman looks in for his sign. Steps off the mound. And the pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-1 now. Galtman pitching to Burton. Two outs, first 2 of the inning, Cade. Missed outside, 3-1 now from Galtman on Burton. With the runner on second base, 3-1. Spiked it, runner will advance to third as Burton will take his base. And here comes the manager for the North Stars to have a chat.
Yeah, nobody's been warming up in the pen yet, so just a chat here to try to calm him down and talk over some strategy. I would almost suggest maybe even with runners on, with 2 outs and you really just need to focus on getting the hitter out, maybe just going from the windup here if that's where you're more comfortable from.
Yeah, and with 2 pitchers warming up in the Rush bullpen, perhaps it's also the end of the day for Motter. So you can maybe think about that and say, we can hit this guy. We couldn't hit Motter. We could maybe hit the next guy.
So Coach Zach Novus back to his spot in the dugout and see what Galtman can do here against Jeremy Brown. 1 for 2.
So the left-handed Brown, first pitch he sees, misses outside, ball 1. 1-0 with 2 outs. He's ran into a little bit of a wall here as he's walked the last 3 after K'ing the first 2. Runner goes to second, and 6-0.
Rush adding to their lead here.
And the pitch. Missed high. 2-0. So after the balk, the runner's now on second. And the run did score, 6-0. Rush lead the North Stars. And the pitch. Spiked it well before home plate, but the throw back to second gets away from the second baseman, and Burton is down. He may have hurt himself sliding back in. Trainer's going out there, and hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, dove back in head first. Looked like maybe jammed something in the hand or wrist area. Hope he's okay being attended to. We've got a great athletic training staff here in Palm Springs. We're going to take a quick break here and hear from our sponsors, and hopefully we've got good news for you on Marcus Burton when we come back.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah. Whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty.
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Let's go back to PSCL baseball.
Really good to see Marcus Burton still out there. Didn't need a pinch runner. Looks like he's going to be okay and continue in this game.
3-0 is the count now on Jeremy Brown from Galtman. And he missed high ball 4. Burton is running to third base. He'll be in there. Brown will be at first base after the walk.
Struck out the first 2 now. I believe it's 4 walked in a row by Galtman. And there's some action in the North Stars bullpen.
And here comes Augie Cohen. He'll hit for Salgado. Six to nothing. Inning will roll after 3 more if it gets to that point for Galtman. Cohen at the plate now. First pitch he sees is a strike. So 0-1 on Cohen. Runners take their leads in the pitch. Bounces well in front of home plate.
Really nice pick there by Savage to keep it right with him so that the runners couldn't move up anymore.
And the pitch. Over everything a run's going to score. And Brown advances to second. 7-0 rush.
He just cannot seem to find that release point from the stretch. Had it working from the windup, struck out those first 2 batters, but a couple pitches got away that led to a walk, and once he's into the stretch, something just doesn't click.
And that one gets past the catcher again, and the runner will advance to third.
Now with 2 down and the only runner on being at third, I think he can go back to the windup here. That's something that a lot of pitchers do, and hopefully that'll be able to help him out here. It looks like he's going to go from the stretch instead.
7-0 rush. Here comes the pitch. And it missed high, and a run's going to score again. 8-0 rush as Cohen will take his base. And that'll end Galtman's day. He did get the first 2 but then he walked the next 5. And we'll be back after these words.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
And we're back for more PSCL baseball. Jackson Diamond on the mound for the North Stars. And it's a first pitch strike. So after getting the first 2 guys out, Galtman walked the next 5 with 9 wild pitches. And the pitch. Missed outside from Diamond. And the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2.
And now Diamond 1 strike away from getting out of this and trying to send it to the North Stars bats and see if they can chip away.
Yeah, 8-0. It was 4-0 coming in, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the bottom of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning, and Motter's actually warming up to get back in this ball game.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
When it comes to air conditioning and heating questions, Desert Air has the answers. Like, did you know it is recommended that you change your filters every 6 months to keep your air as clean as possible? And do you know it's important to service your system at least twice a year to keep it running optimally, especially here in our extreme desert conditions? Desert Air knows. And with a team of experienced and factory-trained technicians, we are here to help with all your air conditioning and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Top of the 6th inning coming up, and Devin Motter's back on the mound. Enrique Saucedo is the hitter. Rush got 4 in the last inning. And a first pitch strike.
Well, Devin Motter's been, pretty darn efficient all day, but now with an 8-run lead, just really focus on strikes.
And that one missed low.
No reason to try to work around any hitters or try to be too pretty with your pitches. Just get outs.
Pitch. That's there for a called strike, 1-2. On the ground at third. Nelson up with it. The throw over to first. Out number 1.
Motter continues to get ground ball outs. Got a ton of pop out outs as well.
Quick outs. That's what they need. That's what they've been getting. And the pitch. Swung on and in the air to center field. Burton's there. 2 outs in the top of the 6th now.
Burton barely even had to move for that one. Came right to him.
It brings up Catalan for the North Stars.
North Stars still with just 1 hit. A few walks, but just the 1 hit and no runs.
Motter trying to finish his 6th scoreless inning. Ball 1 missed low. And that's lined at the second baseman, and up with it, Guzman over to first. And a quick 1-2-3 for Motter here in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Bottom of the 6th inning, North Stars and Rush right here at Palm Springs Stadium. Jackson Diamond on the mound for the North Stars, and he'll be facing Sungmin Shin of Odessa College for the Rush. And the first pitch. Foul tip into the mitt. Strike 1.
Diamond came in to get the last out of the bottom of the 5th and got his man with a strikeout.
Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. One and two on Shin, who got hit in the shin his last time. And he's a pair of shoes. So there's one quick out for Diamond here in the bottom of the 6th.
Diamond's got 2 outs now, both via the punch out.
Here Comes Joe Licari of Corbin University.
0 for 2 today, but we talked about early on and how he's been one of the best hitters in the PSCL so far.
And he will face Diamond right here. And see a first pitch breaking ball that gets in the zone for a strike.
That's a beautiful breaking ball that just floats in there. Never looks like a strike to the hitter until it's too late and it floats right in there.
0-1 on the ground at third, off the chest of the third baseman, and a throw over, and they get the out.
Really nice play over there to just stay with it. That one was scorched by Licari, but Samuel uses his body, knocks it down like a catcher, barehands it, throws it across, shows off his arm. Nice play all around.
That's exactly what you got to do. Keep it in front of you. That's what they always say. Schmidt-Huber now takes ball one outside. One and 0 from Diamond. In the air and deep to center, but not deep enough. And 3 outs. So we'll go to the top of the 7th inning when we come back, and a new pitcher entering the game for the Rush.
Like your bacon.
Say it.
Steady. Ultimate cheeseburger.
Go!
Your bacon ultimate cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best bacon ultimate cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Top of the 7th inning, Trenton Shocker coming into the game to pitch it for the Rush and try and nail this one down. They lead it 8-0. Devin Motter pitched an incredible 6 innings. And Shocker is ready. Oh, man. That intimidating stare. And immediately into the line, and the first pitch misses high, ball 1. On Martinez. And the 1-0. Breaking ball that finds the zone. Strike 1.
That was absolutely nasty there from Shocker. Floated that one in there, found the outside part of the strike zone.
Shocker looks in on 1-1, and the big lefty deals. Couldn't find the zone. 2-1. Went with another breaking ball. And working from the third base side of the rubber to 2-1. Missed high, 3-1.
Just trying to shut things down and close it out for the Rush here.
Shocker, 3-1 the count. The pitch. Oh, it missed just high. Ball 4.
Looked good from up here, just a little high on Martinez there, so the North Stars not going away that easy. They got a base runner on, trying to rally back.
Jackson Diamond now coming to the batter's box. And runner takes his lead, and the throw back to the bag. Not in time.
Scouting report on Shocker is that he has a really good pickoff move.
Yeah, that is the word that we got. Oh, and he tries again, and it gets past the first baseman, Brown. And the runner's going to advance to second. So Shocker tried to play with the shock factor. And it backfired. Looks in now. First pitch to Diamond. Runs inside, ball 1. Trying to nail down this victory for the Rush.
Big 8-0 lead.
Missed 2-0.
Just barely missing. Just got to make a couple of subtle adjustments and hit the zone here.
Maybe take something off it, just put it in the catcher's glove. And the pitch. Missed high, ball 3. Three and 0, Shocker pitching to Diamond. Ball 4. And a meeting at the mound.
All 4 of those misses were close, just not quite in the zone. Salgado talks with his pitcher quickly and now back behind the dish for him.
Cole Savage coming to the plate now. See if Shocker tries to make another pickoff move.
Lefty-lefty matchup here. Shocker throwing from a 3/4 / sidearm angle. Could be tough on lefties, especially from that side of the rubber.
And the pitch. Missed outside, ball 1. One and 0 now on Savage. Shocker looks in and delivers. Got a strike in there. 1-1.
Got that one on the outer corner.
A ball and a strike. Shocker deals. Missed high. 2-1. So 2 on, none out. Ripped between the hole between short and third. That's going to bring a runner to third base, and the bases are loaded with no outs for the North Stars. And Roman Robles coming to the plate now with a chance to make something happen.
The bases are loaded and nobody out. North Stars are down 8-0, but they're going to try their hardest to get back into this one here in the 7th. Their last hope of an inning, but it's a good start to it so far.
And Shocker is standing on the mound, ready to pitch, waiting for the hitter Robles to get in the batter's box, and as soon as he does, he chucks in a first pitch strike. Intimidation factor is there for Shocker.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a big, tall lefty on the mound, staring you down.
Command not quite there yet, and that one will catch the outside corner, strike 2. 0-2 on Robles. Bases loaded, no outs. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Grounded to first, and it gets through the hole. A run's going to score. Here comes another. It is a 2-run single for Roman Robles. It's 8-2. And with no outs, some noise being made from the north.
Not going away just yet. Still 2 on, nobody out for the big guy, Jordan Breen.
And the pitch. Runs inside and hit him.
Just like that, the bases are back loaded. Here comes the big lefty first baseman, Jake Swant. Swant has struck out and walked.
So the bases are reloaded. And here comes Shocker's pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Well, there is a chance here for the North Stars, because if they can roll the inning with the bases loaded, the game will be tied. And right now there's no outs, so they could figure that out anyway. Missed outside. 1-1 on Swant.
As there does have to be an out recorded for the rollover to happen, so if they can continue to score without recording an out, they could possibly even win it. Or I guess send it to the bottom of the 7th with the lead at least.
Shocker deals. Swing and a missed strike, 2. And that one just missed low.
Shocker wanted that one, didn't get it.
And that one missed. Full count. Shockers. Payoff pitch is roped foul down the first base side.
Swanton put a hurting on that baseball just out in front of it. Couldn't keep it fair.
And here comes the second payoff pitch from Shocker. The Oregonian deals. And it is a high fly ball, but foul.
Jeremy Brown in the rush hit one like that earlier on today, and Swant with one there. Possible home run distance, but way foul.
Another payoff coming in. Missed high ball 4. Swant takes his base, and that is the 3rd run without recording an out, and the bases are still loaded.
8-3 now. Here comes Dean Samuel.
Dean Samuel to face Shocker now. 8-3, no outs. Bases loaded. First pitch misses high. And a pitch. In there for a strike.
Samuel with one to the gap could really make this one interesting.
And the pitch. Another strike. So Shockers ahead now. 1-2. One pitch away from that first out. Would be huge for him. In the air, shallow right, coming on. Lakari makes the out. Here's the throw to the plate, and the runner's going to stick at third. So there's the first out. Shocker is able to get it.
That one really shallow on Lakari with a good arm out there in the outfield. Was able to hold up Robles at third base. Now one pitch could be a double play to end this game.
So Trent Shocker now facing Enrique Saucedo. 8-3 rush. Here comes the pitch. First pitch strike.
Now Trent Strocker's starting to find his groove, starting to find the zone.
He had Swant at a full count. Threw a couple competitive pitches as well. And that one is in there, strike two. So Shocker looking to get another out here. Looking for his first strikeout of the season. The lefty looks in, and from the stretch, up the middle. Oh, and he dropped it! And he comes to the plate for the out, and he got him. That was a wild sequence of events. A comebacker right back at his glove that he had but then dropped, and then came home, and the run was not, and the runner got out on the force. So 2 outs here in the 7th in a hectic turn of events.
I mean, that was the definition of crazy. There, caught it, dropped it, almost caught it coming down, was able to stay with his composure and fire it home to get the lead runner. 2 down now, still an 8-3 lead, but the bases are still loaded. I mean, this one's coming right down to the wire.
Anything can happen in the PSCL.
Ain't that the truth?
Nathan Aldaz is the hope right now for the North Stars. Shocker will stay on the mound. Bases still loaded, 2 outs, 5-run game. And the pitch goes submarine for strike one.
Drop down on that one.
That was pitch 33 of the inning. Aldaz at the plate, and it gets behind him, and a run's going to score. So now there's second and third in an 8-4 game, and a 1-1 count with 2 outs in the 7th. Next run would roll the inning.
This one's still not quite over yet.
Here's the pitch from Shocker. In the air, into the gap, running on for it is Burton. Makes the play, and the Rush win it. Shocker nails it down. 8-4 the final. Devin Motter with a stud performance on the mound. And Trent Shocker finishes the job. We'll be back in a half hour for game number 2.